close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
If need be, for sure.
We're good, it just was the wrong source. So I think we're good now.
agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
You're feeling that spring sensation, and that means it's time to put a spring in your step over to Mayport Hardware. They've got all the seed, soil, pots, and garden tools you need to make your green thumb glow. Plus, check out their greenhouse, complete with a variety of flowers, vegetables, baskets, and colors to choose from. Don't forget about the tools and supplies for spring cleaning and recreation. Keep that spring sensation at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
And welcome back to our pregame show, brought to you by the Red River Valley Fair. Moving to a 3-weekend format.
Moving to a 3-weekend format with the dates being June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. Again, Red River Valley Fair moving to a 3-weekend format. Be sure to check out their free activities as well, including the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Performers will be announced soon, but things that have announced have been racing pigs, Kids Zone, Hot Diggity Dogs, Dangerous Feats of Comedy, and more. And again, looking at their gate admission for the days as well. For children 6 to 11, they get in for $16. Adults get in for $15. That is 12 and up. And then on the 4th of July, it is free for everyone. Coach's comments coming up with Dennis Carpenter next on the Your Live Event pregame show. Back after this.
Insurance answers should come easily from local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, Nodak Insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. Nodak Insurance Company, agents with answers.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on Your Live Event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner West is there for the dig. Backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to our pregame show brought to you by Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. Again, be sure to check out both dates of the World of Outlaws on June 29th for the Norman County Raceway and August 24th for the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo. Moving on to part 2 of our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbank.com. Joe Lancello caught up with Hatton-Northwood head coach Derek Carpenter. This is the conversation they had.
We continue with our pregame coaches' comments. Dennis Carpenter, the coach of the Hatton-Northwood Thunder, joins us now, and the Thunder getting here courtesy of a 7-0 win over Larimore yesterday, and a great job by Carson Bodine, both pitching 6 scoreless innings, saving up just 3 hits, and he also had a strong day at the plate.
Yeah, Carson really stepped up yesterday, but that's a senior presence. The kid can play. To me, he's a college-level ball player. Somebody else there listening and wants to catcher, pitcher, let me know. Yeah, he had a great day yesterday.
And you had to be proud of what your son Derek did. That was a pretty good shot he hit over the left field fence for a home run.
Yeah, and any time you can get an extra run in a game like that, especially, when you're dealing with pitch counts, we knew Carson was getting close to the end, so if you can add something like that, yeah, it's a bonus.
And as we go into your 4th game of this tournament, and you're hoping there will be a 5th, how is your pitching stand-up?
Pitching, I think we're still okay. We've got kids who can throw some strikes. It's going to be their first time out in a tournament atmosphere, obviously, because we're pretty young. But, you put them out there and you go make plays. And honestly, that's what carried us yesterday was defensively. The things we've worked on all year, yesterday paid off. We played some clean baseball. We're going to have to come out and play clean again today.
Tyson Danzo will be making his first appearance of the tournament, not only as a position player or anything, but he'll be starting on the mound.
Yeah, Tyson will come out there. He's going to be around the plate. He's going to mix in a little fastball curve, maybe mix in a changeup. Work on trying to keep hitters off balance again, and once again, let the defense pick them up.
What will be the important things for you today?
The important thing is going to be that defense, playing clean, and then continue to have the at-bats we had yesterday. With 2-strike approach was much better yesterday. I think we had 3 strikeouts in both games. We need to continue those things.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Dennis Carpenter, the coach of the Hatton-Northwood Thunder. That wraps up our pregame coaches' comments. Brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, showing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. We'll be back with the starting lineups from Mayville State University as Hatton-Northwood take on Nelson County, Dakota in the Region 2 baseball tournament after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Again, thank you, Joe, for getting those coaches' comments here today as our pregame show will continue here after this short break.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Red River Valley Speedway, what a great place to let your heart race. Excitement second to none. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. Family fun for everyone. This week it's Military Appreciation Night and First Responder Night. Sponsored by FM Drain Cleaning and Services, Leinenkugels, and Finley Motors. For details, log on to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
As you're planting this spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Cazzette, your Golden Harvest seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
And our pregame show brought to you by the Red River Valley Fair continues. Again, the Red River Valley Fair, a three-day carnival pass is available. 3 scans, 1 wristband per scan. 1 person could go three times on different days, or 3 people could go one time. They are $80 and on sale starting June 1st. Just taking a look on how we got here, looking past at our past brackets on start with May 20th. Of course, Nelson County took on Thompson, and Thompson defeated Nelson County 8-4, making them the only undefeated team left here in the tournament. As for that constellation bracket, a couple games on May 20th. Including Larimore taking on Mayport CG, and Larimore defeating Mayport CG 6-5. Hatton-Northwood defeated Hillsborough Central Valley on the 20th 5-4. And then later on in that day, Larimore fell to Hatton-Northwood 7-0. And then yesterday we had, or today here, that's how we've gotten here, is Nelson County will play Hatton-Northwood here today. Winner will play Thompson later today, and then that will be for those championship games. Of course, the winner of this game will have to beat Thompson twice to advance in that tournament. And moving on to our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grow our own. CrystalSugar.com. Let's start here with Nelson County Mid-Coda. Their starting lineup, taking a look. Brody Raisenberry is pitching and hitting in that leadoff spot. Zach Gibson is catching in that number 2 hole. Kyle Johnson playing third, batting third. Ross Thompson, the right fielder, is batting 4. Then you got Landon Sundin, the first baseman, following up Thompson. And then yesterday's starting pitcher for Nelson County Midcote, Preston Lee, is in center field today for him. And then left field, Brody Hoyt, he's in that 7-hole. Gage Flogan playing second, batting 8th. And Laken Ronigan is playing shortstop and batting 9th for Nelson County Midcote. And of course, like we mentioned earlier, Logan Lund, their head coach. Moving on to Hatton-Northwood, their starting lineups, again brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. In that leadoff spot, you got Ander Thorsgaard. He is batting 1, playing center. In that number 2 hole, Derek Carpenter, he's playing second base. You got Carson Bodine. Bodine is catching and batting 3rd for Hatton-Northwood. Keegan Schroeder, he's in left, batting 4. Caleb Trosted is playing first today for Hatton-Northwood. Drew Iverson is the DH. Aiden Johnson is playing in right field. Brody Johnson is at third base. And then Weston Anger and batting in that 9-hole, playing short. And it looks like we're about ready to get ready for the national anthem here today after some player intros. So we will take a short break and come back here with first pitch. Reminder, you are listening to the North Dakota Class B Region 2 baseball tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year. Full Service Foods in Hillsborough provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsborough and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsborough, proud to support this community event.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moen with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118,
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
The broadcast of this tournament has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Director of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. So we thank the High School Association for allowing us to bring you this game here today. Again, watching some North Dakota Class B Region 2 baseball on yourliveevent.com as we get ready for the first pitch from that would be Hatton-Northwood, whose starting pitcher here today will be Danzel. That being first time we've seen a Danzel, I believe, here this week. Again, Danzel being DH'd for by who would be Drew Iverson, so we will not see Danzel at the plate, but we will see him nonetheless. Again, I'm looking at that pitching again, Danzel for Hatton-Northwood, but right now we've got Rainsbury, Brody Rainsbury, pitching for Nelson County. First time I think we've seen a Rainsbury also this tournament in that up on the mound. And Ander Thorsgaard, the leadoff hitter for Hatton-Northwood, takes a step into the box as we get ready here for first pitch. And the pitch from Danzel is fouled back. That's going to be a first pitch strike. That foul brings the first count of the game to 0-1 on to Ander Thorsgaard, the center fielder. And that pitch behind Thorsgaard for a ball one. And the pitch in the dirt, taken for a ball. Again, Ander Thorsgaard, the batter, is pretty much stuck in this leadoff spots and the entire time we've been there, and that ball is in fair territory. Thorsgaard will round first and go to second. He's going to be up there standing. That's a leadoff double for Ander Thorsgaard, as Hatton-Northwood in the hits category early. As he is now in scoring position just in time for Derek Carpenter, the second baseman for Hatton-Northwood here today. Seen Carpenter pitch a couple times, but back in his, I believe it would be his normal position of second base. Jumps on that first pitch. That first pitch is skied to the shortstop, Ronigan. Ronigan unable to get there, but Preston Lee gets under that one and puts that one away. That is for the first out of the ball game. And coming up now for Hatton-Northwood would be the catcher, Carson Bodine. Got a little pitcher visit as Gibson goes up to Rainsbury. A quick visit, though, as Gibson already back behind the plate. Rainsbury gets his sign. Delivers the pitch. That ball's hit to center. Will drop for a hit. Kind of believe Lee might have kind of pulled a move there where it looks like he was going to catch it, but then it dropped down in front of him, halting the runner Thorsgaard from advancing to 4. So Thorsgaard is going into third. Bodine with a leadoff single as we have a courtesy runner coming in. That being Number 7, William Ness, will courtesy run for Bodine, the catcher. Again, our runners at the corners, Bodine at first, Thorsgaard at third. And the pitch from Rainsbury up the middle, that's going to score a run. Thorsgaard will come in to score. Bodine will stay halted at second. And Keegan Schroeder is in there with the single, the RBI single. Again, Hatton-Northwood striking against Nelson County Midcoda early here as the first baseman, Caleb Trosted, comes up to the plate. The pitch from Rainsbury is a swing and a miss for a strike. 0-1, 1 out. 3 hits already for Hatton-Northwood in this half inning. And the pitch from Rainsbury in the dirt squeaks away from Gibson. And advancing on the play will be Bodine to third now. Runner at first stays halted, as that's going to be a wild pitch for Rainsbury. Gibson able to keep that ball in front of him from going to the backstop, but ball still rolled away quite a distance in front of him. The pitch from Rainsbury is hit up the middle. A runner did go there, but runner will be safe at third or at second. Runner will not be safe at third as he is thrown out at third, so that's going to be a double play there, actually, as Trosted thrown out at first. And Bodine does still score as the out wasn't made until after he crossed the plate. And then Schroeder is out at third. So Hatton-Northwood scores 2, as score will now be 2-0 on the Chris Mohn Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard with locations in Grand Forks and Lakota. Back here after these messages.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Rainsbury, Gibson, and Johnson coming up for Nelson County Midcoda this half inning. Again, Hatton-Northwood leading Nelson County Midcoda after a 2-run first inning by the Thunder. And again, the batters, Brody Rainsbury, Zach Gibson, Kyle Johnson. And pitching for Hatton-Northwood today will be Danzel. As Danzel gets his first warm-up pitches. Again, that being Tyson Danzel. Have not seen him in this game yet, as that ball is hit up to third, and that's going to be a quick out for Tyson Danzel, as Brody Rainsbury retired on the first pitch. And now coming up for Nelson County Midcoda, you have Zach Gibson. Gibson catching for the Chargers today, a swing and a miss on that first pitch. That's a quick 0-1 count. Can't ask for much of a better start for Tyson Danzel, retiring the first batter on one pitch and getting that first pitch strike. That one also called a strike, making a quick 0-2 count with one out. Danzel working quick, hit down that third base line. That's fielded by Brody Johnson. Johnson throws him out. That's back-to-back outs for the Thunder. Brody Johnson retiring both batters so far. Tyson Danzel pitching from the windup. And that's a breaking pitch inside, just about hit him. And again, up to bat for Nelson County, Mid-Coda. You got Kyle Johnson, the third baseman. That one's going to be skied to center. Thorsgaard will get under it and put that one away. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Tyson Danzel as score remains 2-0 on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard with locations in Grand Forks and Lakota. And again, you are listening to some North Dakota high school baseball on yourliveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Did you know that Bassett Motors has over 300 pre-owned vehicles to choose from and a great selection of new vehicles arriving daily? At Bassett Motors, hometown hospitality and personal service is their goal. Come and experience a relaxed buying process. They will handle everything from financing and licensing to accessorizing your new vehicle. Give them a call at 701-652-2955 or check them out online at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
After a 1-2-3 inning by Tyson Danzel, Hatton-Northwood Thunder line up a backup for the top of the second. Again, scored 2 runs in that first inning, bringing it to an early 2-0 lead. Hatton-Northwood has 3 hits already on the day. Again, scoring the runs for the Thunder in the first inning, Ander Thorsgaard and Carson Bodine. Keegan Schroeder also picked up a hit, knocked in a runner, but being thrown out at third on the inning-ending double play. Rainsbury delivers that first pitch for a strike as that crossed the plate. Again, up to bat for Hatton-Northwood. The DH, Drew Iverson, fouls that one off. Down 0-2 now. Iverson stayed in that DH spot all tournament. Has yet to take the field defensively. It's the pitch. High for a ball, now making it a 1-2 count. Rainsbury from the windup. That one hit down the third baseline, just drifts foul. Kyle Johnson over at third, did charge in to try and make a play there to see if he can throw out the Drew Iverson, but ball drifts foul. That pitch is fouled back. Rainsbury hit down the third baseline again, also foul. Count remains 1-2 with no outs. Drew Iverson, the pitcher, or the hitter. And a swing and a miss. That's going to be the first strikeout for Rainsbury. So he gets Drew Iverson there swinging. And now coming up to the plate will be Aiden Johnson, the right fielder. One half of the Johnson brothers. As that first pitch hits him, that's going to be a first pitch hit by pitch. And Johnson will reach safely. Oh. Did not know that. And now coming up to the plate for Hatton-Northwood, Brody Johnson, the third baseman. Interesting thing about these two teams is that both teams have a guy with the last name Johnson playing third base. As that pitch crosses the plate, but up high for a ball. Count now 1-0 with one out. That pitch also high, ball 2. Again, Aiden Johnson, the base runner at first. And the pitch from Rainsbury is skied, it looks like, to the shortstop. Nope, third baseman Johnson, as he's unable to find that ball too well, and it will drop safely for a foul. And Brody Johnson gets a second chance here. Rainsbury called strike. 2-2 count. Rainsbury throws to first, not in time. Rainsbury from the stretch. Inside for a ball. Count is full. And the pitch to Brody Johnson. Hit down that third base line. Kyle Johnson is going to have a play at second. Lead runner is out. And Brody Johnson will reach first on a fielder's choice, bringing up the 9-hitter Weston Anger. Weston Anger playing shortstop today for the Thunder. Sees that first pitch go by for a ball, and there's going to be no snap throw to first, but no tag, as Sundin didn't field that one cleanly. But the runner stays halted. Rainsbury looks over to first, steps off, but Johnson kind of jumping quick off that mound once he steps up, and that ball's hit to the shortstop. Ron again to first in time, and that's going to be a scoreless inning for Brody Rainsbury, as the score will remain 2-0 on the Chris Mono Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, with locations in Grand Forks and Lakota. Back after this.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Ross Thompson, Landon Sundin, Preston Lee due up for Nelson County Midcoda here this half inning. We'll for sure see those three, with a chance to see Brody Hoyt, Gage Flogan, and Lakin Ronigan as well, as those are the 6 guys we have not seen taken at bat so far this game. Tyson Danzel pitching for the Thunder today gets ready to deliver that first pitch of the half inning, and for a strike, count 0-1. Danzel getting those first pitch strikes early so far. So that pitch is hit down the third baseline. Johnson is going to get charged with an error there as that one squeaks right between his legs. And Ross Thompson is going to be in on an error. And Nelson County Mid-Coda gets the leadoff batter on base. And stepping up now will be Landon Sundin. Again, Brody Johnson playing third base today for the Thunder. Will get charged with the first error of the game. Now it's hit to the shortstop, Anger. Anger has a play at 2, not in time to turn the double play, though, however, but to get the leadoff runner nonetheless. As that's going to be a fielder's choice. Thompson out at 2. And Preston Lee, the center fielder, steps up to the plate. Lee a lefty, so we're going to see a lefty-righty matchup here. Lee also threw 6 innings yesterday. That pitch misses inside for ball 1. Danzel with the pitch. Hit down the first baseline, hit foul. Making the count 1-1 with 1 out. Nelson County Mid-Coda still looking for their first base hit of the game. Lee sees the pitch, a swing and a miss, hit and run situation as Sundin takes off to second. Will be in safely. As Preston Lee swung out one well outside of the zone in a hit and run situation. Making the count now 1-2 with 1 out. Runner in scoring position. And the pitch. Inside for a ball, 2-2 count. Now even. A pitch to Lee, the lefty, is hit to left field. That's going to be made by Schroeder. Schroeder gets that one in quick, and the runner will stay at second. 2 outs now for the Chargers. Now, so we're going to have an F7 and Brody Hoyt now up to bat. Hoyt playing left field today. Watches that first pitch go by, ball 1. Brody Hoyt, a chance to cut this lead in half here with a hit to the outfield. It's a swing and a miss there, though. Count now 1-1 with 2 outs. Pitch from Danzel. Breaking pitch hits him. That's going to walk Hoyt. And we'll put 2 on base with 1 on second, 1 on first. And the second baseman, Gage Floggin, will come up to the plate for his first at-bat. And the pitch outside for a ball. Sundin at second, Hoyt at first, Gage Floggin, the batter. Watches that off-speed pitch inside for a ball, 2-0 the count. A pitch from Danzel, up for a ball. Count now 3-0 with runners at first and second. The pitch in the zone for strike 1. Count now 3-1. Tyson Danzel going to be looking to fight back this at-bat. Pitch is fouled back. Count now full. Count full to Gage Floggin, the second baseman. Gets the pitch. Runners go. That's going to be hit to the shortstop, Anger. Anger will put him away. Another scoreless inning for Tyson Danzel, who's now 2 complete innings, as a score will remain at 2-0 on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks in Lakota scoreboard. Back after this.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Top of the order now due for Hatton-Northwood here this half inning. That'll be Thorsgaard, Carpenter, Bodine. Thorsgaard, Bodine scoring the first 2 runs for the Thunder in the first inning. Will be step up to the plate now for their second at bat. Brody Rainsbury still up on the mound for the Chargers. Again, Thorsgaard and Bodine first having the first two hits of the game. As Rainsbury gets ready for the pitch. That's skied to left field. That is Hoyt out there as he will get under it. Had a little bit of animations at the end there as he wasn't quite under it, but puts his glove out and hauls in that first out of the inning. As the second baseman, Derek Carpenter, now ready for his second at bat. Flew out to center in the first. Gets the pitch. Off the plate for a ball. And that pitch in the dirt as well for a ball. 2-0 the count with 1 out. And that pitch in the dirt, or low, but called strike, so must have broke off at the last second. As that pitch popped up to the right fielder, Thompson. And Thompson will get under that, put that one away for a quick 2 outs. And Carson Bodine comes up for his second at-bat. Again, Bodine hit a single and scored in the first inning. Watches that pitch go by for a strike, though. Count now 0-1 with 2 outs. And that pitch right on the corner there for a strike. Count now 0-2. Really nice pitch by Rainsbury there as that ball hit to left. Drops in for a base hit. Bodine's going to have his second hit of the ball game. And Will Ness will come in to pinch run again. Saw William Ness run for Bodine in the first inning as well. As Keegan Schroeder now the batter. Schroeder hits that first pitch down the line for a foul ball. Schroeder hit a single but was thrown out at third later on in the inning. As the pitch is delivered, that's going to be hit to center. Lee with a sliding catch, and that's going to be the top of the third as Keegan Schroeder flies out to 8 there. As a score will stay 2-0 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Lake and Ronigan will be the batter due up here for Nelson County Mid-Coda this half inning. Still the only batter on both teams to not see an at-bat today. Again, Ronigan playing at shortstop for Nelson County Mid-Coda. As we finish our between-inning warm-ups. Tyson Danzel pitching still today, or still pitching. Can't talk there. So Danzel still working from the stretch. And for his hitch foul down the first base line for a strike. Danzel gets his sign, delivers the pitch. Hit down the first base line to Trosted. Trosted will pick that one up, and Ronigan is put down on 2 pitches. And that will bring up the top of the order, Brody Rainsbury. Got some pitcher-on-pitcher action here now as Danzel facing against his pitching opponent, Rainsbury. That pitch misses the plate for a ball, count 1-0. Pitch to Rainsbury, hit down that third base between third and short for a hit, and that is going to be the first a Charger hit of the game, as Brody Rainsbury will reach safely on that 1-out single. And now Zach Gibson will step up to the plate, grounded out to third in his first at-bat. Watches that pitch go by for a strike, count 0-1 with 1 out. And a Rainsbury at first. The pitch from Danzel is for a ball, and that Rainsbury takes off. That ball squeaks, is thrown wide of the second baseman there, and Rainsbury will advance to second on a stolen base, and then third on the throwing error by the catcher Bodine. Bodine, that ball just kind of slipped away from him and rolled into right center. And Zach Gibson will be working with a runner at third and a 1-1 count. Pitch outside for a ball. Good base running by Brody Rainsbury. As the pitch hit down that third base line to Johnson. Johnson to first. And that's going to be a ground out. Runner stays halted with Johnson picking that ball up pretty close to the plate, or to the base. And now coming up will be Kyle Johnson, the third baseman. First pitch, a breaking pitch for a ball. Runner still at 3. Pitch inside for a ball, 2-0 the count. Base hit here scores a runner. That ball off the plate as well, taken for a ball, 3-0 now the count. 3-0 pitch with 2 outs. Tyson Danzel, the pitcher. That ball is going to be skied to left center. Hoyt will not get, or Schroeder will not get there, but Thorsgaard will, and that is going to be a nice play in the gap by Ander Thorsgaard, as the score will remain 2-0 on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Hillsborough Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsborough Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsborough Dairy.
Brody Rainsbury settles on the mound for his 4th inning of work as Nelson County Mid-Coda is trailing Hatton-Northwood 2-0 going into the top of the 4th. Hatton-Northwood scoring those 2 runs on 4 hits. Nelson County Mid-Coda no runs on 1 hit. Hatton-Northwood, though, 2 errors already on the game. As we will see Caleb Trosted, Drew Iverson, and Aiden Johnson this half inning. Caleb Trosted grounded out to short in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss for Trosted. Quick 0-1 count for Rainsbury. Pitch from Rainsbury is watched by for a ball, count 1-1. And the pitch, fouled back. Count now 1-2 to Trosted. And pitch in the dirt, misses outside, 2-2 the count. Brody Rainsbury, also one in the dirt, count now full. Gibson getting some work in at catcher. Blocking a few balls there. And that one's called strike. That's going to be a strikeout. I believe that one's called on the strike, not the swing. So Caleb Trosted is expired on strikes, making that Rainsbury's 2nd strikeout of the game. And the other strikeout was when Drew Iverson, the batter here, was struck out in the 2nd. Rainsbury gets a strike there. Delivers the pitch, hit down the 3rd base line. Kyle Johnson gloves it, throws it to first, and Iverson is out by a few steps, as that will now be 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Both pitchers kind of finding a groove here after Rainsbury struggled early, but like I said, has kind of found his footing. Delivers this pitch to Aiden Johnson for a ball. Aiden Johnson hit by pitch, thrown out at second in his first appearance. Pitch is delivered. Crosses the plate for a strike. 1-1 the count. That pitch fouled back. Both pitchers working quick in between pitches. So that pitch is up and in, evening the count out at 2-2. That ball hit off the glove of Rainsbury, but Floggen will pick it up and throw it to first, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning as Hatton-Northwood still leading at Nelson County Mid-Coda 2-0 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. Again, you are listening to North Dakota Baseball on yourliveevent.com.
The Hillsboro Vets Club apologizes for the inconvenience of having the kitchen closed for remodeling this week. When the remodeling has been completed and the kitchen reopened, they will continue to bring you the best roasted chicken on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Vets Club sends congratulations to our area graduates and wish you best of luck as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead. As we approach Memorial Day, the Hillsboro Vets Club gives a salute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They encourage everyone to take the time this Memorial Day to honor those who gave their lives for the red, white, and blue.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
And it's time for your in-game update brought to you by the Red River Valley Fair. Red River Valley Fair moving to a 3-weekend format. June 28th through 30th, July 4th through 7th, and July 11th through 14th. Be sure to check out their extensive concert lineup. On the first weekend, you got the Goo Goo Dolls, Sublime with Rome, and Gabriel Fluffy Iglesias. Tickets for those can be purchased online at the RedRiverValleyFair.com. And saw Ross Thompson ground out to first there to start off the inning, as Tyson Danzel will get the first batter. And again, for your mid-game update, pitchers duel kind of going on here after Hatton-Northwood scored 2 runs in the first inning thanks to hits by Andrew Thorsgaard, Carson Bodine, and Kagan Schroeder. Nelson County Mid-Coda held to just 1 hit so far going into the bottom of the 4th. Still plenty of time to make up, though, as Landon Sundin, the first baseman, now batting for the Chargers, watches the first 2 pitches go by for a ball, making the count 2-0 with 1 out. Third pitch is out for a ball as well. Tyson Danzel still pitching for the Thunder. That pitch crosses the plate for a strike. Three and one the count. Now 3-2. As the Sundin fouls that one off. The pitch to Sundin, hit down to the third baseman, Brody Johnson. Johnson low throw, but saved by Trosted, as Sundin is now out, bringing it to Preston Lee. Preston Lee playing center field today, batting lefty. Danzel delivers that first pitch, hit to left center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Lee will make a hard turn at first, but will come back as that's a first hit of the ball game for Preston Lee. And the second of the game for the Chargers. Yeah, Brody Hoyt will now step up to the plate after getting hit by a pitch in the second. And the pitch from Danzel as Lee goes. Lee will be in there safely. Good jump by Preston Lee as he's in with ease. No tag on the play. And now the Chargers have a guy in scoring position. Danzel delivers the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to bring a 1-1 count. Hard base hit to the outfield. Should score Lee here. Wait a chance to score that first run of the game. That's hit to left field. Straight at Schroeder, though, as Schroeder will get it, or Hoyt will get. Nope, that was right. Schroeder will get under that, and that's going to be a one-hit, no-run inning for Tyson Danzel, the pitcher, as Hatton-Northwood will still lead Hatton-Northwood after 4. 2-0 on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard with locations in Grand Forks in Lakota.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
You're feeling that spring sensation, and that means it's time to put a spring in your step over to Mayport Hardware. They've got all the seeds, soil, pots, and garden tools you need to make your green thumb glow. Plus, check out their greenhouse complete with a variety of flowers, vegetables, baskets, and colors to choose from. Don't forget about the tools and supplies for spring cleaning and recreation. Keep that spring sensation at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Hatton-Northwood looking to build on their 2-0 lead here in the top of the fifth as Brody Johnson will foul that first pitch down the first base line. Sundin just out of his reach for a quick strike. Hatton-Northwood scored 2 runs in the first. And searching for their third run now to build that lead as that pitch is across the plate also for a strike. Brody Johnson is down 0-2 quickly. Rainsbury delivers that pitch. Called ball. Count 1-2. It must have just missed the plate there. It's a good pitch by Rainsbury. That one in the dirt, though. Count 2-2. Brody Johnson, Weston Anger, and Ander Thorsgaard due up. As this pitch is delivered outside on the plate, count is full. Brody Johnson forces the count full after going down 0-2. And the pitch inside, that's going to be a walk. And Brody Johnson will reach safely on a base on balls. And that will bring up the 9-hitter, Weston Anger. Weston Anger had a grounder to short in his first at-bat, was thrown out by a good play by Ronigan. Johnson gets a medium-sized lead as Anger puts a bunt down. Johnson will advance to second, and Anger will be out at first. It's going to be a sacrifice bunt for Anger. Johnson to second. And Hatton-Northwood has another runner in scoring position now for the leadoff man, Ander Thorsgaard. Thorsgaard 1 for 2 on the day, hit a single, scored a run in the first, flew out to left in his second at-bat in the third inning. So that pitch is hit down the third base line. That's going to be a hit. And around comes Johnson. Johnson is going to be upstanding. And that's an RBI single for Ander Thorsgaard, who advances on the throw. Thrown away, will advance to third now, and he's going to be up there with ease. As a sloppy defense there by the Chargers will bring Ander Thorsgaard all the way around to third. We'll score that a walk. Advances on to second on the throw on the failed cutoff, and then advances to third after that cutoff. Throws it to first and was thrown away. And Derek Carpenter will now be the batter. So he watches that first pitch go by for a ball. Again, Brody Johnson scores from 2 on this hit. Brings it to 3-0. Hatton-Northwood 5 hits on the day now. Carpenter almost hit by that pitch, count 2-0. That pitch called a strike, 2-1 count. Brody Rainsbury, the pitcher. Derek Carpenter, hitless so far, 0-2, flew out to left, or center and right in his first 2 at-bats. Fouls that one into the parking lot. Count 2-2 still. That pitch in the dirt for a ball as Carpenter halts the base runner Thorsgaard at third, telling him not to come. The pitch from Rainsbury. Hit down the third base line. That's going to find a gap between third and short. Scoring is Thorsgaard, and Hatton-Northwood will extend their lead to 4 by 4, making it 4-0 now. Carpenter with the RBI single. And that will bring up Carson Bodine. Bodine 2 for 2 already today. 2 singles, 1 in the first, 1 in the third. And it looks like we will have a pitching visit. As head coach Logan Lund will visit with his pitcher Brody Rainsbury. Don't think we will see a substitution yet. Could be talking strategy as well with the runner at first. It's a longer visit as the umpire will approach the mound. Probably tell him to speed up the visit a little bit, and Brody Rainsbury will stay in the game. Head coach again, Logan Lund, is the manager today for Nelson County Midkota. And Carson Bodine will step up looking for his third hit of the ball game. The pitch from Rainsbury hit up the middle to the shortstop Ronigan, and Ronigan bobbles it, and the runners will advance to third. And you'll now have runners at the corner. Derek Carpenter to third, Bodine to first on the error by, that'd be Lake and Ronigan. And Hatton will be able to extend the inning here now. Could have had a double play there, but ball was just bobbled by Ronigan as Keegan Schroeder, the left fielder, will come up to the plate. Watches that first pitch go by him for a strike. Count 0-1 with 1 out. Runners at the corners. Bodine at first, Carpenter at third. So that ball hit to the second baseman, Flanagan. Flanagan has the runner at first. Runner will be safe at first, and Carpenter will come in to score. Bodine out at 2, and Keegan Schroeder to first on the fielder's choice. Score is now 5-0. Hatton-Northwood leading Nelson County Mid-Coda. Winner plays Thompson right after this. Loser goes home. So that Rainsbury throws to first, not in time. And Caleb Trosted, the batter. Trosted grounded out to short and struck out looking in his first 2 at-bats. Still hunting for his first hit. That pitch is hit to the shortstop, Ronigan. Ronigan bobbles it a little bit, and he's going to be safe at first. Runner advances to third. Ball gets away, and that's going to be another score as Schroeder will... Looks like we were dealing with some a little power outage here, as looks like as I try to catch up, I believe a Flanagan was out. Lake and Ronigan gets to second there on the base hit. As now stepping up to the plate will be Brody Rainsbury. Again, apologize for that little power outage there quick. Kind of lost power to everything here in the stadium. Again, Nelson County up to bat, a 4-run inning for Hatton-Northwood this past half inning. Again, up to bat as that one's fouled will be number 15, Brady Rainsbury. Rainsbury 1 for 2 on the day with a hit in the second, stole a base as well. That ball's hit down the third baseline, drifts foul. Count remains 0-2 with 1 out. The pitch from Danzel is hit to third. Play is made. Throw not in time as Brody Johnson kind of had to sit back a little bit, not able to make the throw in time. So that will be an infield single for Rainsbury. The batter, the runner, Ronigan remains at second. And Zach Gibson comes up to the plate for the Chargers. That first pitch hit to far wide left and drifts foul. Again, Tyson Danzel, the pitcher, with 1 out, 0-1 count. Swing and a miss to Zach Gibson. Gibson now down 0-2 in the at-bat with runners on first and second. Chargers have a chance to start tacking back these much-needed runs in the bottom of the 5th. So that ball is skied. That's going to be to center. Thorsgaard. Ball gets away as a Schroeder lays out. A runner will score, and that's going to be the first Hatton-Northwood run of the game as Ronigan comes around. Gibson hits a single to shallow left center. Again, Schroeder kind of called off Thorsgaard to attempt the diving play. As Rainsbury will go to second and Gibson to first. Kyle Johnson, the third baseman, now up to bat. Johnson fouls that first pitch off. Count 0-1 with 1 out. Runners now still at 1 and 2. Again, Lakin Runnigan scores the first run for the Chargers. That pitch hit down the third baseline under the glove of Johnson, and runners will stay halted now as that will load the bases. Rainsbury only able to advance to second, Gibson or third, Gibson to second, Johnson to first. Not sure if they gave him a hit there. I don't think so. So I think that's going to be it is going to be a base hit by the sounds of it. So that will load the bases for Ross Thompson, the right fielder. Pitches, misses for a ball, count 1-0 with 1 out. Ross Thompson has a chance to do some damage here with bases loaded, 1 out. Pitch misses for a ball as well, count 2-0. Thompson reached on an error in the second and was thrown out at second. Pitch is fouled back for a strike. Count now 2-1 with 1 out. Teams now tied in the hit column, 6 hits apiece. Hatton-Northwood, though, have 6 runs on those 6 hits to Nelson County's 1 run on those 6 hits. And the pitch to Thompson, a swing and a miss, 2-2 count. Again, Hatton-Northwood scored 4 runs in the top half of the 5th. And Nelson County Mid-Cota has responded now, so far with 1 run, but a chance to add more with the bases loaded. Tells him to play ball, and Tyson Danzel delivers that pitch. Said it hit him, so Ross Thompson will go to first on the hit by pitch. Rainsbury will come in to score. Gibson to third. Johnson to second. The Thunder lead now cut to 4. Looks like we will have a pitching substitution here. Looks like coming in will be the right fielder, Thompson. That being Nope. The right fielder, Johnson. I think that's going to be Anders Johnson coming into pitch. And again, our pitching changes brought to you by Nodak Insurance Company. Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Again, looking for clarification. I do believe Anders Johnson will come in.
This is number 10.
Number 10, Joe tells me. So Aiden Johnson, not Anders. I don't know why I said Anders. Ander Thorsgaard is a center fielder. Aiden Johnson will come in to pitch. As we will take a quick break here with more to come on YourLiveEvent.com.
Appreciation Night and First Responder Night, sponsored by FM Drain Cleaning and Services, Line & Kugels, and Finley Motors. For details, log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com.
Full Service Foods in Hillsborough provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsborough and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsborough, proud to support this community event.
Insurance Answers should come.
Aiden Johnson now the pitcher for Hatton-Northwood here in the top of the 5th inning, or bottom of the 5th inning, as As a Tyson Danzel kind of getting rocked here in the bottom of the fifth, loading the bases, walking one in. As Aiden Johnson going to be looking to get out of a pickle here with bases loaded, one out. Joe tells me Zachary Sukit will be in right field. Count now 1-1 to Sundin, and Sundin skies that one to center. That's going to be a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will come around, and runners will advance to 2 and 3. Runners safe at third. So Gibson will score. Kyle Johnson will score. Thompson will go to third, and Landon Sundin will hit a single, then advance to second on the throw. And a rally run by Nelson County Mid-Cota this inning, scoring 4 runs to put them within, to put them only down 2 now. And Preston Lee will come up to the plate, searching for his second base hit of the game. Aiden Johnson delivers the pitch. That's going to hit him. Probably a good thing it hit him there, as for at least Hatton-Northwood, as runners will now stay halted. Bases back loaded. Now with Brody Hoyt stepping up to the plate with the bases loaded. Hoyt 0 for 1 on the game, hit by pitch and flew out to left in his second at bat. First pitch by Aiden Johnson is called ball. Still only 1 out, bases back loaded after the 2-run single by Landon Sundin. 2-0 the count. Johnson hits Hoyt. That's going to walk in another base runner. As Ross Thompson will score. Landon Sundin to second. Sundin to third. Preston Lee to second. Hoyt will go to first. And the nightmare inning for Hatton-Northwood will continue. And that will also be hitting around now as Gage Flogan will now see his second at-bat of the inning. Struck out in his first at-bat this inning. As that pitch is delivered, called strike. 0-1 the count. Aiden Johnson, the pitcher. That pitch hit to Aiden Johnson, the pitcher. Throws home, runner out. Throws to first, runner out as well. So that will be a double play. And Hatton-Northwood able to escape that inning with the 1-run lead still intact now. As a score now 6-5 thanks to a 5-run 5th inning for Hatton-Northwood on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks in Lakota scoreboard.
From local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, Nodak Insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. Nodak Insurance Company. Agents with answers.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
As your plan. Hatton-Northwood scores 4 runs in the 5th. The Nelson County Mid-Coda responds with 5. Hatton-Northwood leads Nelson County Mid-Coda 6-5 as Aiden Johnson will step up to the plate for Hatton-Northwood. That first pitch fouled down for a strike. Brody Rainsbury still on the mound for the Chargers. So that pitch is low for a ball. Count 1-1 with no outs. Again, Aiden Johnson, the hitter. So that ball is hit to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Aiden Johnson is going to collect his first hit of the game. And Brody Johnson will now step up for the Thunder. Brody Johnson, a fielder, reached on a fielder's choice in the second, walked and scored a run in the fifth. As that pitch is hit high, the catcher Gibson will get under it and have to kind of make a diving play, as that must have broke on him last second, and Brody Johnson is going to be retired thanks to the good play by Gibson behind the mound. Zach Gibson, the catcher, making a good play. And the 9-hitter Weston Anger comes up to the plate after grounding out in the second and getting a sack bunt in the fifth. That pitch almost hits him for a first pitch ball. Aiden Johnson still at first, but has a pitch thrown over. He's there in time, though. See if Thunder may look to play some games on the base path. Johnson stays put, though, as that pitch is flied out to Ronigan. Ronigan puts that one away. Lake and Ronigan getting some action over at short so far today. Now the leadoff man, Ander Thorsgaard, will come up to the plate. 2 for 3 on the day, a single in the first, single in the fifth, scored both times. So that's a breaking pitch in the zone for a strike. Much needed, a first pitch strike for Brody Rainsbury. That pitch also in the zone for a strike. 0-2 count now to Ander Thorsgaard, the leadoff man, playing center. That pitch, swing and a miss. That's going to be a strikeout. Ander Thorsgaard down on 3 pitches as Hatton-Northwood held to no runs there on 1 hit this half inning. Due up for Nelson County Mid-Coda will be Lake and Ronigan, Brody Rainsbury, Zach Gibson. Score remains 6-5 on the Chris Moan at Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks in the Lakota scoreboard.
Spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Cazzette, your Golden Harvest seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rep warning tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
Farmers, are you...
And welcome back to Scott Berry Field on the Mayville State Campus in Mayville, North Dakota. Nelson County Mid-Coda up now in this bottom of the 6th inning, needing 1 run to tie the game. The number 9 hitter, Lake and Ronigan, will be up to bat after Nelson County Mid-Coda hit through the order last inning, scoring 5 runs, including hits from Rainsbury, Gibson, Johnson, and Ronigan as well. All 4 of those guys scoring runs. as Aiden Johnson was subbed in for Tyson Danzel last inning. Able to, did I believe walk a guy in, but then got the double play with the bases loaded and 1 out. As he gets Ronigan on a swing there for a strike. Ronigan flew out to the first baseman in his first at-bat, then had a hit in the 5th. Gets a strike there, making the count 0-2. And another swing and a swing and a miss. Lake and Ronigan put down on strikes. And that's the first strikeout for Aiden Johnson. And now bring up the leadoff hitter, Brody Rainsbury. Rainsbury 2 for 3 on the game. Single in the 3rd, single in the 5th, stole a base in the 3rd, scored in the 5th. That ball misses low for a ball. Team's tied in the hit column with 7 apiece. As that pitch fouled down the left field line. Count 1-1. Aiden Johnson from the windup gets that one fouled off. Brody Rainsbury fouled that one off of his foot. Rainsbury pitching also for Nelson County Midcoda. That pitch is inside, just about hit him. Count now 2-2. Pitch hit to the shortstop. Anger to first, not in time, and that's going to be an infield single for Brody Rainsbury as he beats out the throw. Nelson County Midcoda's 8th hit of the game there on the Brody Rainsbury infield single. And Zach Gibson, the catcher, will now come up to the plate. Had a single and a run scored last inning. So throw to first, not in time. No real threat there at the throw back to first there. Pitch from Johnson. He squares the bunt. Runner goes. Runner is going to be safe at second. So that's a second stolen base for Rainsbury. And Gibson has a strike called on him. That'll make the count 0-1. Again, Gibson showed bunt. Ultimately did not put one down, though, as that pitch is high for a ball. Johnson gets a foul there. 1-2 the count. Again, Aiden Johnson started in right field, came in for relief for Tyson Danzel, who just, I believe, will go back to the bench. Done for the game. So that pitch misses wide for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. In the bottom of the 6th, Nelson County with the tying runner at second. Pitch misses, count now full. Aiden Johnson delivers the pitch, fouled back. Nice battle. Nice battle for Zach Gibson, who's up to bat. Fouling off the pitches until he gets one he likes. The pitch hit down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit. Runner will stay at third as Rainsbury will go to third. Gibson in safely for his second hit of the game. Now the third baseman, Kyle Johnson, will step up to the plate now. So Nelson County, our lineup has kind of exploded so far this in the 5th in this half inning, collecting all but one of their hits, so 8 in the last inning and a half. Or I should say inning and a third. Aiden Johnson throws over to first, not in time. Count still 0-0. Again, a winner of this game advances to play Thompson right after this. As that pitch hitting the gap, finds a gap, a tying runner will come in to score. Runner advances to third, tag not in time. Kyle Johnson will go to second. And Gibson goes to third.
Now batting for the Chargers, number 17, Ross Thompson.
And Ross Thompson will now have a chance to put the go-ahead runner in, bring the go-ahead runner in. Thompson, no hits so far, reached on an error in the second, grounded out in the fourth, hit by pitch in the fifth, but scored that run. First pitch misses for a ball. Ball's hit up the middle to Anger. Anger goes home. Runner is tagged out at home, and that saves the lead or the tie game there. As a really good play by Weston Anger at short. Quick's throw to home, and nice tag there. As Dennis Carpenter will call time and come talk with the umpire. Maybe not. No substitution by the looks of it. Looks like he might have just been having a conversation with the umpire. Again, Dennis Carpenter, the head coach for Hatton-Northwood. So number 2, Derek Carpenter will now come up to the plate. Or no, wrong team. Landon Sundin now the batter. First pitch to Sundin over the third baseman's glove. That's going to be a base hit. Runner comes in to score. Nelson County Mid-Coda will now lead this ball game as Thompson goes to second. And Johnson will score. Ross Thompson to second. Landon Sundin to first on the single. Went right over Johnson's glove at third. Just out of his reach as Preston Lee, now the batter, watches that first pitch go by for a strike. Again, Nelson County Mid-Coda now leads Hatton-Northwood after trailing. So that ball's hit to Carpenter at second, and Lee is put down. But not before Nelson County scores a couple runs to pull ahead, a 7-6 on the Chris Mona Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard.
Or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Nelson County Midcoda scores a pair of runs in the bottom of the sixth to pull ahead 7-6, and now Hatton-Northwood will need to score at least one run to keep their season alive here in this half inning. Derek Carpenter, Carson Bodine, Keegan Schroeder due up for the Thunder. And Brody Raisenberry still pitching as he gets a first pitch strike there. Derek Carpenter 1 for 3 on the game. Watches that pitch go by for a strike as well. Brody Raisenberry delivers the pitch. That hits Carpenter. And Carpenter now goes to first. And Hatton-Northwood walks the first base runner, our first batter of the inning. And now Carson Bodine will come up to the plate for Hatton-Northwood. It's Nelson County Midcoda needing to hold the Thunder to one run here to advance to the championship game with Thompson. We'll need to beat them twice, though. So that pitch is up and in. Misses Bodine, though, thankfully. That was in his helmet face area. Count now 1-0 to Bodine. Runner goes. They have the throw. Tag is safe. Umpire called him safe, but Carpenter kind of took a tumble there at the end, came off the base after going feet up. So he steals the base, but is out at, I don't know if we count a stolen base there, but that drive is hit to deep right field. Bounces off the fence, and Schroeder will have extra bases there. Or Bodine will have an extra base hit there, and that's going to be a double. And Keegan Schroeder will now take his spot in the lineup, and it looks like we will see a base runner there. William Ness will come in to run for the third time today. Again, Keegan Schroeder, the batter. Pitch hits the plate for a strike. Keegan Schroeder batting lefty with the game-tying run at second. Raisenberry called for a ball there. Count 1-1. With Bodine at second. That pitch is hit to right field, and that's going to be... Runner will score after a delay by Bodine. Bodine kind of held up there, but ended up committing fully to going home, so he will come in to score. Ball game tied, thanks to the Keegan Schroeder RBI single. Score now 7-7. 9 hits for Hatton-Northwood, 11 hits for Nelson County Midcoda. Looks like we will have a visit by Logan Lund, Nelson County Midcoda head coach. Don't think he will be doing a substitution here. Just having a conversation with his players with the runner aboard. Again, Caleb Trosted, the batter. 0 for 3 on the day. Looking for his first hit. And Brody Raisenberry will stay in the game in position for the no decision with the go-ahead runner at first. Pitch from Raisenberry, hit up the middle, off Raisenberry's glove. I don't think that will be in time to make a play, as Trosted will go to first on the single. And Schroeder will go to second. Again, Caleb Trosted hit it off of the glove of Raisenberry. And now the Game leading runner will be at second. Joe making a mention that if that pitcher was lefty, pitch is probably caught. But now coming up to the plate will be Drew Iverson, the DH. He squares the bunt and pulls back. First pitch ball. Runners on 1 and 2 with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Hatton-Northwood could pull ahead here with a base hit to the outfield. So he squares the bunt, lays out. Rasenberry lays out, and will he have the out at 2? He will not. So Rasenberry makes a diving play to catch the bunt. And Aiden Johnson will now come up to the plate for Hatton-Northwood. Aiden Johnson can put himself in for as the winning pitcher, or put himself in position to be the winning pitcher here with if he can drive in Schroeder. Spuddy swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Runners on 1 and 2 with 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Rasenberry pitch outside. Got some more pitcher-on-pitcher action here as Aiden Johnson came in to pitch for Tyson Danzel earlier in the game. Pitch count now 2-1 with 2 outs. That pitch hits the strike zone. 2-2 now. Aiden Johnson 1 for 2 on the game, hit by a pitch in the second. Fouls that one off. Stays alive in the count. The pitch from Rasenberry just about hit him. Count now full. Rasenberry delivers it, hit up the middle. That's going to be to the shortstop, Ronigan. Ronigan will not have a play at first. And Aiden Johnson reaches first on an infield single. Bases are now loaded with Schroeder at third, Trosted at second, Johnson at first. And Brody Johnson will step up to the plate with the bases loaded, no outs. And the pitch up and in for a ball. Top of the 7th. So we've got 7-7 in the 7th. That one's skied up. It looks like shortstop Ronigan will get under that and put it away as Nelson County Mid-Coda able to avoid a disaster there with the bases loaded as Hatton-Northwood scores 1 run in the 7th to tie the game at 7-7 on the Chris Moe Nodak Insurance Agency, Grand Forks, and Lakota scoreboard. Back after this.
Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong bank, strong communities.
Did you know that?
And welcome back to Scott Berry Field in Mayville, North Dakota, as Nelson County Mid-Coda will step up to the plate with a chance to end the game here. Number 20 for Nelson County Mid-Coda, I believe that would be Brody Hoyt up to bat. Brody Hoyt 0 for 1, hit by pitch twice, gets a swing and a miss there, now down 0-2 in the count. Again, Nelson County Midcoda, if they score here, game will be done, and they will play Thompson next after this, but still need to score that run first. Fouls that one off. Count remains 0-2. Hoyt playing left field for the Chargers. Again, a runner scores here. Game is over. Aiden Johnson pitching for Hatton-Northwood still. Came in for relief with for Tyson Danzel in the fifth inning. As that pitch is skied to center. Lee gets under that one, or not Lee. Thorsgaard gets under that one and puts him away. And that will bring up Gage Floggin, the second baseman. Pitch from Johnson, outside for a ball. 1-0 the count, 1 out. Pitch also outside for a ball. Pitcher from the windup is Johnson. That one hit to the shortstop, Anger. Anger to first in time. And that will bring up Lakin and Ronigan. Ronigan 1 for 3. Grounded out to first and is in the third inning. Got a hit in the fifth, scored one of the 5 runners in that inning. Then struck out swinging in the sixth. Watches ball 1 go by. Pitch is delivered by Johnson. In play, down the first base line to Trosted. Trosted will step on the plate or base, and now we got extra innings coming up here. 7-7 still the score on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks and Lakota scoreboard. You are listening to North Dakota Region 2 Baseball on yourliveevent.com.
Has over 300 pre-owned vehicles to choose from and a great selection of new vehicles arriving daily. At Bassett Motors, hometown hospitality and personal service is their goal. Come and experience a relaxed buying process. They will handle everything from financing and licensing to accessorizing your new vehicle. Give them a call at 701-652-2955 or check them out online at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
Weston Anger, Ander Thorsgaard, Derek Carpenter due up for a Hatton-Northwood in this half inning as we go to extras. 7-7 the score after lots of runs being scored in the 5th and 6th innings for both sides, as Nelson County Midcoda scoring 5 runs in the 5th, and then another 2 of them in the 6th, scoring all 7 of their runs in those first 2 innings. Hatton-Northwood is a little bit different of a story. They led early after scoring 2 runs in the 1st, and then scored 4 runs in the 5th, and then 1 in the 7th to tie that game there. And Weston Anger, the 9-hitter, will step up for the Thunder. Still looking for his first hit of the game. 0 for 2 with a sac bunt earlier in the game. Watches that pitch go by for a ball. Loser will go home. Winner advances. Pitch is low for a strike. Ball just hit the strike zone in that bottom half of the zone. As this pitch is delivered, hit to the second baseman, Floggin. Floggin off of his chest, not in time, and that is going to be an error on a Floggin, the second baseman, that being Gage Floggin. tough bounce there for Flogan, but able to keep it in front of him as it bounces right off of his chest. And that will bring up the center fielder, Andrew Thorsgaard. Thorsgaard, 2 hits on the day, 2 runs scored. So Weston Anger had to get back to first on a pickoff attempt by Rainsbury. Rainsbury still on the mound after pitching a full 7 innings. Gets that pitch over for a ball. The pitch. As Thorsgaard goes to bunt, that ball will stay in play, and he is thrown out at first, but not before Anger can reach to second. And that's going to be a sac bunt for Andrew Thorsgaard, the leadoff man. And that will bring up Derek Carpenter, playing second for Hatton-Northwood today. A chance to bring the runner around with the guy in scoring position. That pitch called a strike. Nice pitch by Rainsbury there. Fooled his catcher even. And the pitch. Hit to left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Runner will go. And around comes Anger. Anger will be in safely, and that will put Hatton-Northwood in the lead, as the score will now be 8-7, thanks to an RBI single by Derek Carpenter. Nicely hit ball to left field there. Gave Anger plenty of time to round third and go home. And Carson Bodine will step up to the plate. That ball hit to left field. That's going to be a base hit as well. Not quite as hard, so Carpenter will go to second and stay there. But Bodine will reach on his 3rd hit of the ball game. And Keegan Schroeder will now come back up to the plate with a runner in scoring position, chance to tack on to their lead. Purchase some insurance. And Will Ness will come in to courtesy run for Bodine, the catcher. Will Ness has seen a lot of action on the base paths, coming in for a 4th time today. As the pitch from Raisenberry over the plate, hit to right. That's going to fall in. That's going to fall in for a hit. Carpenter comes around. Bodine will come around. Oh, we have a play at home plate. The tag is in time. Bodine is out at home. And Keegan Schroeder will go to third with a triple. That'll be his 3rd hit of the ball game as well. And Hatton-Northwood now leads Nelson County Mid-Cota 9-7. 25 total hits in this ball game. 14 for Hatton-Northwood and 11 for Nelson County Mid-Cota. And Caleb Trosted steps up to the plate. That ball is skied into no man's land, but Ronigan able to throw his glove out last second and come up with it. And that will be the inning as Hatton-Northwood scores 2 runs to pull ahead of Nelson County Mid-Cota heading into the bottom half of the 8th inning. Score is 9-7 on the Chris Moe and Nodak Insurance Agency Grand Forks scoreboard. And this is YourLiveEvent.com. Back after this.
We know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Goose River.
Hatton-Northwood scores 2 runs in the top of the 8th to bring the score to 9-7. And Nelson County Midcoda will need 2 runs to stay alive, 3 to win it here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Aiden Johnson still on the mound for Hatton-Northwood, as he's going to be looking to give himself the win here. And the leadoff man will now be up, Brody Rainsbury. 3 hits, including 2 stolen bases, 2 runs scored. He's been red hot at the plate, as he will be looking to get that 4th hit in a row, and it looks like he will, as that hit is hit to right center field. And Brody Rainsbury is on with a leadoff single. Gibson has 2 stolen bases today, so he is a threat to go here. And Zach Gibson will now step up to the plate. Gibson, 2 hits on the day, and 2 with a hit in the 5th, hit in the 6th. It's number 22 will come into courtesy run for Rainsbury. See if I can get his name. That's going to be Keegan Jovic. And the pitch hit high to left field. That's going to be foul, though. We'll drop for a strike. Again, hitting is Zach Gibson. Steps up to as he gets back, finds a spot in the batter's box. The pitch hit kind of toward us in the press box. 2 strikes now. Count is 0-2, no outs. Zach Gibson, the batter. Runner on first, need 2 to stay in it. Aiden Johnson throws over to first, not in time. Johnson from the stretch. Delivers the pitch. Clips the zone, called strike 3. That's a strikeout looking for Zach Gibson. And Aiden Johnson gets a much needed strikeout looking there, as now 2 outs away from advancing. 2 outs from advancing, but Kyle Johnson, would be the game-tying runner if he advances here. As Johnson throws over to first, not in time. The courtesy runner Govic getting some work in at first base. Swing and a miss to Kyle Johnson. Some Johnson on Reed Johnson here. Aiden Johnson, the pitcher. Kyle Johnson, the hitter. Pitch is up for a ball. Count 1-1 now with a runner at first. Aiden Johnson delivers the pitch. Low and outside. Count now 2-1. And the pitch up and away, but runner goes. Anger may have had him there if he caught the ball, but ball bounces off of his glove. And the runner is now at second base on a stolen base. Batter has been called out, so the runner will go back to first. So it sounds like it's going to be catcher's interference. So, or batter's interference, okay. Batter's interference, that's what I meant. Batter interferes with the catcher. So no runner. So the runner at second will be sent back to first. And Kyle Johnson is out on batter's interference. Ross Thompson will now step up to the plate, hits that first pitch to the shortstop Anger, and that is going to be the game. Hatton-Northwood defeats Nelson County Mid-Coda 9-7 in extra inning. Score 2 in the top of the 8th, and then shut down the Nelson County Mid-Coda lineup in the bottom of the 8th. And we'll have our postgame show coming up here next on yourliveevent.com.
Here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough. There's a new...
Hatton-Northwood defeats Nelson County Mid-Coda in extra innings 9-7 and will advance to the championship game against Thompson, where they'll need to beat them twice to advance. Nelson County Mid-Coda finishes third in the region with their season ending here. We continue our post-game show with our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Our Enbridge Energy player of the game, I am going to give it to... I'm going to give it to Keegan Schroeder. 3 for 5 on the day, including a run scored, 3 hits, including a triple, a double, and a single. So Keegan Schroeder is going to be our Enbridge Energy player of the game. Just an overall great effort by Schroeder for in this narrow victory. And moving on in our post-game show to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust. HalsteadTel.com. Our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, I'm going to give it to Carson Bodine. Just overall great performance at the plate. 4 for 5. 3 singles and a double, 2 runs scored. He was just connecting with that ball all day, no pun intended. But yeah, just another great performance for Carson Bodine, the catcher. And then moving on to our RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro precision play of the game. Have a safe spring planting season. We thank you for your business. PlanterDoc.com. And our Enbridge Energy player of the game, RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro player of the game, will be going to... I'm actually going to give it to Nelson County Mid-Coda here in the 6th inning. Or no, Hatton-Northwood in the 6th inning. Got Gage flogging on a double play to kind of save their lead, keep them still up a 1 run. Play at the plate by Bodine. Bodine threw... got the runner out at home on the tag, and then Bodine threw it to first to Trosted to get the batter, and that is going to be our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. And that will conclude our broadcast of this game, as we will have Thompson versus Hatton-Northwood coming up next soon after this. For Joe Lancello, I'm Preston Duville saying see you soon.